Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is CeeChronicles. If you're joining me here for the very first time, I post 4 to 5 times a week fragrance related content. I do have a mixed bag of other content as well, guys, just to make it exciting. So if that sounds like something that interests you, please do consider joining this family by subscribing. Now, to those who are returning, thank you so much, guys, for the continued support. I appreciate you as always. Now, welcome to a double fragrance review. Today, we are going to be reviewing these two fragrances, okay? One is called Clovis 01, the red one. This is Clovis 01, 509 to 511. The second one is called Charlemagne, okay? Now, these fragrances were gifted to me by a company called Exotic Scents, and they are their own creations. All right, there is some writing there. I'm not gonna get into that. However, we are here to review the fragrances. Let me show you the bottles quickly. Okay, so Charlemagne is the one that comes in the blue, right? And Clovis 01 is the one that comes in the red. So that is what to expect right there. The two bottles are very nice, minimalistic. I like that. Now, Exotic Scents is a company that has gifted me a fragrance before, which is this one called Perfumery 101. I have been using this fragrance, guys. We have a full review of this one if you didn't check this review out. So they gifted me this fragrance. Now, what's making this particular video very exciting for me to do, guys, is these again are their own creations. They gifted me this one a while ago to review, and I brought it here. It was their first creation. Now they've gone on to introduce a niche collection. So this is Clovis 01. We are going to spray it on this arm. For those who want to see the atomizer, that is how the atomizer sprays. And then the second one being Charlemagne is this one. We are going to spray it on the second arm, and the atomizers, guys, are pretty much identical. Now, I have given these fragrances a test run, so this is not a first impressions for those who are concerned, right? These fragrances have been worn. We are going to start with Clovis 01. I'm holding it on this arm because I sprayed it on this hand, right? Now, Clovis 01, guys, is a fragrance that is aromatic, it's spicy, it's a little bit woodsy. It opens up with like a damp feel, like a seaweed kind of feel, and not surprising so because it does have oak moss. I also get a leather feel to this fragrance as it dries, but leather in itself is not listed as a note, so my suspicion is going to be that same oak moss again is leaning a little bit leathery, or at least giving a leathery accord to this fragrance. And another thing that I am drawing from this fragrance, which is distinct, or let me say two things, but when I asked them about the history of this fragrance, Clovis 01, they didn't say that it had any boozy note in it. They didn't say it had a tobacco note in it. But to my nose, guys, I can smell a distinct dry tobacco leaf smell in this fragrance. So I am just saying that maybe it's my olfactory senses that are playing around with me, or maybe the spices, the woods that have been added to this fragrance are creating a herbal, aromatic, whatever feel that is coming across as though it's a dry tobacco leaf feel. But the booziness is what is surprising me here. Either it's just me that is perceiving this fragrance as boozy, or there's a hidden note that is boozy, because I can absolutely smell a drunken rum in this fragrance, guys. And there are wafts of what feels like maybe cinnamon, maybe ginger there, but it's coming off as like a bunch of spices. The juice itself, guys, is definitely on the niche side. Granted, this is their Prive collection. Okay, it says collection Prive there, but by niche in this particular regard, I mean, it is a fragrance that is blended in such a way that it's not trying to be liked. It's a fragrance that's going to appeal to those people who like fragrances done differently. It's not going to be a fragrance that if you went to the mall, 8 out of 10 people are wearing this. It's a fragrance also that comes across as 50-50 right there. It's outright unisex. Everything in this is presented in moderation, which is what I like about it. So in as much as I said leather, tobacco, woods, spices there, it doesn't draw feminine or masculine. It is just a genderless fragrance. If you go in the sun and the wind hits your clothes, you get wafts of like a blast of spiciness. There's something that feels like a gingerbread kind of spiciness there. So yeah, guys, a great creation overall. Clovis 01 from Exotic Scents. And if you want to purchase this, I'm going to put it in the description below. Now the next one, guys, is Charlemagne. Okay, we did spray it on this arm just to remind each other. Now this one, guys, in as much as it's from their private line, I would say is going to be the one that's more relatable, more wearable, and more crowd pleasing, right? This particular fragrance opens up with a distinct bergamot, a lemony feel there. However, it's not a sour fragrance. It just is a citrusy forward lemony feel of a fragrance with like a crispness of apple. That is what to expect from this one. It is aquatic. It's going to give you freshness. It is clean, and it also is somewhat on the gentle side. Though I get wafts of what I can say this one's going to be 70% masculine, I wear this myself, so a woman can wear this. And let me tell you why this is wearable to women. This is not a note listed, but it does have like a fantasy bubblegum note to it. This particular fragrance, there is something there that's going to be carried by those citruses, giving you wafts of what feels like there's an addition of a bubblegum there, guys. And that bubblegum feel gives it a tropical summery appeal, something that women can wear without a problem. It also gives it a little bit of a uniqueness there. There's also a touch of an aromatic lavender here, but it's not really doing much. I also am thinking that there could be tonka in here, but if there is, it would be a very light grassy, kind of tonka there. So yes, a great creation overall, guys. This one is going to be more crowd pleasing. Now, before I wrap it up, let me just give you key points of these, right? In terms of projection, guys, Clovis 01 creates like a 2-meter scent bubble there, kind of being a scent that stays close to you. I didn't get much projection from this fragrance, but I did get like a decent longevity. Now, when it comes to longevity, I also have to point out, guys, that it also depends on the sprays, because I often have people coming here, oh, you said it lasts 4 hours, you said it lasts 6 hours. It depends on sprays. I'm an oversprayer myself, and I can tell you this fragrance, has a great longevity. Everything in this fragrance, guys, translates as gentle, but the fragrance is very present. It creates almost like a 2-meter scent bubble, so it's not room filling, something I get from this one. This one is room filling. This one has a great sillage. It leaves a trail as well, whereas this one is more on the intimate side. Okay, Clovis is on the intimate side. This one has great sillage, so this one will leave a trail. This particular one is very summer appropriate. It is very tropical in nature, very wearable for women as well. This one is outright unisex. In terms of what I can liken them to, based on my experience on fragrances, I am going to say Clovis 01 is going to be within the same vein as Penhaligon's Roaring Redcliffe. If you like Roaring Redcliffe, there's a very high chance that you're going to appreciate this DNA. And as for Charlemagne, guys, I'm also going to have to say, if you like Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Beau, you are very likely going to like this scent. So that's it, guys. This is what we were here to talk about. Clovis 01 and Charlemagne. These two fragrances are the latest creations from Exotic Scents. And let me mention again before we close this video that they are the same company that created this fragrance, and I have a full review of this fragrance. I'm gonna leave Exotic Scents details in the description box below. You can contact them either on Facebook, Instagram, and I do believe that they have a YouTube page. They sell other fragrances, not only these are their creations, but they also are stockists of original fragrances. CeeChronicles is my name. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. Let's meet in the comment section where we obviously discuss more about fragrances. Let me know what you think of these fragrances. Do you have these? Have you come across them? I just Would love to know in the comment section. Turn on post notifications, guys. That way you get to be notified anytime I upload a video. Like and share this video, and most importantly, remember that smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.